Hello, my name is Carlos Bravo, and this video is for the project EnvoScholar version 2.0. My partner is Shayla Alemani, the product owner is Dr. Mark Finlayson, and our instructor is Dr. Masoud Sajadi. This video is for the installation and maintenance guide. Before you can use EnvoScholar, you would need to install some tools. The first tool we're going to install is Node.js. So this link to this page will be provided in the documentation. It's nodejs.org, and then go to the download section. So you would install the version that runs on your operating system. In my case, I'm using Windows, so I would select Windows. I would click on the Windows option. I would open the installer, and you would follow the steps in the installer. This should be very simple. You should follow the steps. Once you have Node.js, the second tool that you need to download is the Mongodb Server. So this link will be provided as well. So you would select the operating system that you're using. In my case, I'm using Windows. You would click on download and follow the steps in the installer. The third tool that you will need that's also related to MongoDB will be the MongoDB Compass. So the same thing, you will download the version that your operating system, in my case I'm using Windows, you can also use Mac or Linux. Finally, there's the VPN that you will download from FIU's page. This link will be provided as well. And then you would download the version that you're using. In my case, it's Windows. You can download Mac or Linux. Once you download VPN, because you will need VPN to connect to the CREST database that contains the articles outside of FIU. So if you are at FIU, you will not need to connect to VPN. But if you're working from home, you will need to connect to VPN. After you've installed the VPN, you would need to enroll in two-factor. You will follow the steps. This is very simple. You will use the same user and password that you use for your myfiu.edu, the same student credentials, and you will enroll in VPN. This link will be provided in the documentation as well. Once you've installed everything, all the tools that you will need, you will open 3 command prompts. So this is for Windows 10. If you're using Mac, another video will be provided for you. For in this case is Windows 10. So you would navigate to the EnvoScholar folder under code and then under EnvoScholar, and then what you would want to do is to install Angular. So the way you install Angular is by using this command, npm install -g at angular/cli. In my case, I'm not going to install Angular over again, but just simply run this command on the command prompt, and then this will allow you to run ngserve, which compiles the front end of the EnvoScholar. So once you go to this folder, you would type this command, npm install -g. So in my case, I've already installed Angular, so I would just do ngserve --aot. This flag means ahead of time compiling. So it builds off all the Angular components. So when you are using the application, the pages load faster than if you use regular ngserve. So I'm going to click ngserve, and it's going to compile the front end. Then on the second command prompt, you just type this information. I will provide this link in the documentation. So if it is the first time you're running EnvoScholar, you will need to create your data directory. You do that the following way. You navigate to the folder that you want to create your directory. In my case, I just used the root folder for the C drive, so I would use this cd and then C:/ to navigate to the C folder, and then create a database directory using the following command. In my case, I've already done this before, so I will not create a new database directory. But if it is the first time you're running this application, you will need to create your own database directory, but you'd only do this once. Then what you want to do is to start your MongoDB. The way you do it is by copying this command. So I've copied this command. You can run it from anywhere. You don't need to navigate to any folder. You just run this command to start MongoDB. So once it says waiting for connections on port 27017, then you would use your third command prompt and navigate to the user database server folder, which is under code/user database server. So once you're in this navigation, you would type nodemon server.js. This will run your Node.js server. So once it finished compiling, it will say MongoDB connection succeeded. So here we have it, MongoDB connection succeeded. So now I am going to connect to VPN once you have it. So you would use your FIU credentials, your student credentials. So let me type my password. And then for the second password, you would type push in uppercase. Then you would get the notification on your phone, on the Duo app. You would approve it, and then you are connected to VPN. It's connecting. Now I want to open MongoDB Compass, which is the GUI for the MongoDB. This will allow you to see the EnvoScholar database. So you would leave it as in the default mode, so localhost, and then the port, it'll be the same one, it'll be 27017, and then you just click connect. Since the MongoDB server is already running, you would have EnvoScholar, and then you would have your different databases, the different entries, users, feedback. Okay, so now I'm going to the browser and type localhost 4200. This will load the home page of the application.